All right, guys. So, I just wanted to talk about the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The Thanksgiving classic with Steve Martin and John Candy. And I just watched it again. And yeah, because I like to watch it every year around Thanksgiving time. And so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because, classic, Thanksgiving classic, very funny. The late, great John Candy, rest in peace. He died pretty young. Him and Steve Martin just fucking funny as hell in this movie. It's probably one of the best movies of all time. You gotta watch it around Thanksgiving time. So if you haven't seen the movie, basically it's about Steve Martin basically out of town for the holidays, and he's trying to get back home, and he struggles. They go through hell and back to get back home, and he meets John Candy, on the way, because he steals his cab, and then all this shit. And so then they go through hell and back. They're trying to go home. They go on a plane. They had to, they couldn't land in Chicago because of snow. So they were in some, I don't even know, they're out west they're somewhere. I forgot the name of the name of the town. And then they went from there, and then they were shared a hotel room, shared a bed. And then that one scene, Steve Martin just goes off on me. He's like, God damn, how could you be so goddamn annoying? And then John Candy's like, all right, you want to hurt me? Go right ahead. I'm an easy target. I might not be a very tolerable man, but I like me. My wife likes me, and my customers like me. And that scene was a very emotional scene. But I love this movie. This movie is so damn funny. I love, they make it really funny, but then they also make it they have a few emotional scenes in it as well. So, they take, the comedy, and there's some really funny parts, and there's also some really emotional parts. So I love, the balance of the both, really good. One scene, they're going the wrong way. There's people in the car saying, "You're going the wrong way," and he's like, "How do you know which way we're going?" It was like, why would you say that? They're trying to tell you that so you don't kill anyone. And he's like, how do we know? How do they know which way we're going? Come on. And then they go between those two trucks, and then John Candy turns into the devil. That part was really funny. Steve Martin sees John Candy as the devil. That was fucking hilarious. That was really funny. And yeah, it's a really good movie. And yeah, also, another scene where, they wake up in the morning, and Steve Martin's like, "Where's your other hand?" He's like, "Between your toes." He's like, "Those aren't pillows." He's like, "Those aren't pillows." He's like, "Ah, ah, ah, ah." And then that was so funny because he can't do that. And they try to act like that. He's like, "Oh, did you see the Bears game last week?" He's like, "Yeah, I saw it. That was a great team." But yeah, it's a really funny movie. Some really funny parts. And I just love it. It's an absolute classic. It's one of those movies you gotta watch every year around Thanksgiving time. Very, very good movie. It's a classic. This movie gets a full 10 out of 10. Obviously, it's really good. I definitely recommend it.